my friend, welcome back to Miss Anita's reading class. I am so happy to have you here today. In our class today, we are going to read another exciting story. That story is called The Great Pie Adventure. The Great Pie Adventure? I am curious, what happened? One bright morning, Ben and Tim decided to bake a pie. Let's make an apple pie, Ben said. Tim nodded. Great idea, but we need apples. Ben thought for a moment. Mrs. Green has an apple tree. Let's ask her for some apples. They went next door to Mrs. Green's house. Mrs. Green was in her garden picking flowers. Hello, Mrs. Green, Ben called out. Can we have some apples for our apple pie? Mrs. Green smiled. Of course, boys. You can pick as many as you need. Ben and Tim picked the juiciest apples from the tree. They thanked Mrs. Green and hurried back to Benny's kitchen. They mixed flour, sugar, butter, and the apples. This is going to be the best pie ever, Tim said, licking his lips. Soon the pie was in the oven, the kitchen filled with a delicious smell. Ben's mom walked in and sniffed the air. What are you baking, boys? What are you baking, boys? A surprise, Ben said with a grin. When the pie was ready, Ben and Tim took it out carefully. The golden crust looked perfect. Let's take a piece to Mrs. Green, Tim suggested. That was very thoughtful of them to think about Mrs. Green. They carried a big slice of pie to Mrs. Green. She took a big bite and her eyes lit. All right? Her eyes lit up. This is the best apple pie I've ever tasted. Thank you, boys. Ben and Tim high-fived each other. We did it! That's good. The boys sat in the garden with Mrs. Green enjoying the pie. Today was a great adventure, Ben said. Tim nodded. Yes, a delicious adventure. The end. All right, great. Okay, in your workbook, you have a story to read as well. Okay, remember to use punctuation as you are reading your story. Yesterday you read The Brave Knight and you answered questions about it. Today you are reading The Brave Mouse. Oh, there are lots of brave creatures in our stories. Okay, your story is about the brave mouse. So pause the video and have a go at reading this story 2 times. Okay, after that you are going to keep your book in a safe place because tomorrow I have another lesson with you. Okay.